Proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is WNEP 16, the news station. Now, Nolan Johannes, Karen Harch, Chief Meteorologist Tom Clark with his backyard forecast, and Joe Zone on sports. This is the Newswatch 16 update.
Good evening. The ABC movie Children of Times Square that many of you just watched here on Channel 16 had to do with the problems of runaways in New York City.
Well, the experts say there's also a problem with runaways in our area, a problem that may be bigger than we think. Night Beat reporter Joe Ducey talked with some experts tonight, and he's in our newsroom now. Joe?
Well, Karen, Nolan, in the last year, 600 children have run away from their Luzerne County homes, and those are only ones that have asked for help from The Bridge, a local federally funded agency that deals with runaways. Officials there say for everyone that seeks help, 3 others run away, but they say those numbers can be lessened.
Boy, something could have happened. You weren't being fair to me. It is not your place to decide what's fair and what isn't fair, and after tonight, you won't be deciding much of anything.
There can be a lot of reasons why a person decides to run away from home. In the Children of Times Square, this boy left because he felt he wasn't needed. Counselors who deal with runaway problems at the Bridge in Wilkes-Barre say usually there will be a number of signs showing a young person is upset about something and could run away.
Failing grades, excessive blow-ups at home, irritable kids who suddenly become withdrawn before they were more outgoing, and then vice versa.
The teenagers' problems in the movie led them to run away to New York City. But counselors say it doesn't have to go that far if parents recognize the signs.
If they begin to see these kind of problems, the best thing to do is to start trying to talk with their youngster about it. You know, you seem really withdrawn today. Is something wrong? Your grades are coming down. You know, is there a problem? You know, is there something we need to talk about? And
or you're a parent concerned about your child running away, you can call the Bridge at 824-5766. That's 824-5766, and that's for Luzerne County residents. The nationwide helpline is 1-800-621-4000. Karen, Nolan?
Okay, thank you, Joe.
The future of high-tech is now, at least at Williamsport Area Community College. As Newswatch 16's Dan Fiorucci reports, they're building a new technology center that will train students for the 21st century workforce.
It's only partly complete, but already it's generating lots of excitement. The $15 million Advanced Technology Center will look like this when Williamsport Area Community College completes it in January. National and international business publications are describing the center as nothing short of spectacular.
Right. What you'll see in the facility is a totally automated factory of the future.
Using computers practically anywhere on campus, drafting students will be able to design machine parts, punch a button, and order a computer-controlled machine to manufacture the part they designed.
We run one part out here in approximately 2.5 minutes that would take 8.5 hours. It's an incredible rate of productivity, and the return on the dollar can be significant.
Virtually any trade school can train students in the current, less efficient manufacturing techniques. In fewer than 10 months, Williamsport Community College will be preparing its students for the 21st century. Dan Fiorucci, Newswatch 16, Williamsport.
There will be school tomorrow at St. Mary's Assumption School in Pittston. Students at the grade school were evacuated today after an outside wall started to crumble. Some of the students were in the lunchroom when a brick came crashing down. No one was hurt. Experts say water apparently leaked behind the bricks, loosening the mortar. Inspectors have checked the building and say it's safe now, and St. Mary's Assumption School in Pittston will be open in the morning. Coming up, we'll see how some garment workers are holding up 1 month after their strike began.
Plus, nowhere to go but down. We'll have the latest predictions on the future of gas prices as Newswatch 16 update continues.
Can we provide you with an IRA to save taxes and plan for retirement?
Imagine just for a moment the future, a world where everything works. Oh, please. So perfect, even an inexpensive frozen entree could be prepared with astonishing skill. How inexpensive? Oh, around $1.69. The Budget Gourmet, 12 exquisitely prepared entrees like tender sirloin tips with country vegetables, linguine with bay shrimp and clams marinara, and more. The Budget Gourmet.
I have tasted the future. It's around $1.69.
We were working Yellow Pages out of Bellow, Pennsylvania, showing a rookie the ropes. There's your man, kid. What do we know about him?
Not much.
Poor guy. He didn't give him the facts in the Bellow, Pennsylvania Yellow Pages.
But 98% of the public knows it on sight.
And?
They use it all the time.
Right.
So it's the only book he needs.
I should have known.
Book him. The genuine Bellow, Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. We wrote the book.
If you think oil and gas prices are low now, just wait. The average price of a barrel of Texas crude oil dropped to about $12 today. Just last November, it was $31 a barrel. And the experts say the low prices we've been seeing at gas pumps, such as these in Scranton tonight, will be going much lower. The experts say prices at the pump could drop as much as 25 or 35 cents a gallon over the next few months. Congressman Paul Kanjorski of the 11th District wants to keep his job in Washington. He's had it for only 14 months. But as Newswatch 16's Mark Davis reports, Kanjorski announced today he's looking for re-election.
I was there to have a federal
48-year-old Paul Kanjorski looked and talked like a confident candidate as he appeared in Wilkes-Barre Public Square to make his big announcement. His main thrust is to remind people what he's done since he took office last year.
When northeastern Pennsylvania needed a leader to emerge and put together a video presentation of our region's assets, as well as getting all our economic development agencies working in the same direction, when we entered the stiff national competition for the General Motors Saturn project, I was there.
As Kanjorski begins his campaign for re-election, he's well aware the three men who held the job before him only lasted one term.
We have to end the revolving door we've been ushering our congressmen through the past 5 years so we can build up seniority that will not only preserve the current federal presence in northeastern Pennsylvania, but will build on it in the years ahead.
Right now, Paul Kanjorski's spring looks to be an easy one. No one has declared their candidacy to run against him in the spring primary. However, in the fall, it could be a different story. Congressman Kanjorski will probably face Republican Mark Holtzman. It could be a very interesting 7 months. Mark Davis, Newswatch 16, Wilkes-Barre.
Next, meteorologist Tom Clark will be trying to bring the sun back tomorrow.
Boy, with those 40 degrees, it feels almost like we're headed to the tropics, Tom.
Almost, Karen. Isn't she something, Nolan? Oh, boy.
Well, I like the warm weather, you know.
I think most of us do. When we come back, I'll show you where it's snowing tonight in Pennsylvania. But for now, you are watching Newswatch 16 Update on WNEP TV, and we're proud to serve Toby Hanna and all of Monroe County.
A&A Auto Parts Stores asks you, does your car sway too much, especially around corners? Or does it sometimes bottom out on severe impact? You don't need a new car. You need new shock absorbers. Gabriel Gas Rider shocks. Pressurized nitrogen gas improves resistance for more efficient damping and more responsive handling than you get from ordinary shocks. You also find Gabriel gas-charged struts and cartridges available. Gabriel Gas Rider shocks for as low as $14.95 at any one of your local A&A Auto Parts stores.
Come on, baby, let's got tissue roll. 1,000 sheets that'll thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let that paper roll. Roll on and on.
When the other reading brand quits, Scott Tissue rolls out to 1,000 sheets, so it lasts longer to save you money.
Roll on.
Scott Tissue, Scott Towels, Scotty, Scott Economy Pack Napkins. The Scott Value products go a long way and save you money.
Roll on and on.
All right, let's find out about this weather situation. Are we going to enjoy it again tomorrow, Tom?
Well, it's snowing now, not too far away from here, and the sky has become cloudy now in my backyard. However, I am not anticipating school closings tomorrow morning in this area. Let me show you some temperatures now across the area. Our ever-faithful weather watchers, Lawrence, Rupert, and Blanchard. Center County reports 36. In Glen Lyon, Tony Sapraki has 28. And Joyce Rothermel reports 33 at her place in Mahanoy City tonight. Now, in our backyard, the temperature dropping off slowly tonight, 33 now. 62% humidity, the wind southwest at 6. And the barometer 29.97, it's rising just a bit now. 44 was the high today, the warmest day here in Avoca since way back on the 22nd of January when it hit 50. 20 the low last night, 62 the record high for the date, and the range a year ago, 42 and 26. And there's a view tonight of a statue up there in Forest City, north of Scranton. Snow in March? You betcha. We have had a lot of snow in the month of March in the past. 1916 was the year when 38 inches of snow fell here. 30 inches back in 67 and 22 back in 60. We can get some monster storms this year, but it hasn't happened in a couple of seasons now. Last year we didn't have any big snowstorms. As a matter of fact, in March last year only 1.5 inches of snow fell here. Well, that may or may not happen again this year. Satellite view shows a line of clouds down over the southwestern half of Pennsylvania. Snowing now at State College, Phillipsburg, and Altoona out this way, and some light snow falling up towards Erie. But in our neck of the woods up here, it's just kind of a thin overcast and not much happening. I think this snow will kind of miss us overnight tonight as it slides off to the southeast. But it's close by. Places out in State College will pick up no more than 1/2 inch of snow tonight. Just some low, shallow clouds out this way, out ahead of a cold front up here that'll move through tomorrow night to prevent any further warming the rest of this week. So for tomorrow, mainly gray, not quite as nice here in the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton area as it was today. Kind of mild, 40 in Towanda, Jessup about 38, New Angola, upper 30s tomorrow. Near 40 in Williamsport and Shamokin Dam. The wind will be coming in from the west all day, no more than 12, light. Sunrise time for tomorrow will be at 6:34, and the sun sets at 5:57. Tonight, here, cloudy to partly cloudy, about 29. Close to 40 tomorrow, mostly cloudy, and then the front comes through tomorrow night, some snow flurries around, and kind of a cold wind on Wednesday with partly sunny skies. And in near freezing on Thursday, more flurries possible on Friday. So it won't feel like the tropics, Karen, but you can always fly there for the feeling.
That's true. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
Coming up, Joe Zone has all of the district playoff results.
Plus, just about every great college play of the past month. The Sports Watch next.
Since 1896, Kaplan Furniture of Scranton has been delivering quality furniture into northeastern Pennsylvania's homes. Kaplan still stands out as a star above the rest. Thomasville has established a new tradition of elegant styling and comfortable living at a savings of 25 to 30%. With hundreds of fabric choices and classical designs, this furniture can slip easily into any room's decor. Quality 8-way hand-tied construction makes it practical as well as beautiful. Kaplan Furniture Company of Scranton, a star above the rest.
Just like the flagship Sheratons across the country, the Sheraton Crossgates in downtown Wilkes-Barre is famous for first-class service.
Come to Sheraton, you'll love the life.
And you'll love the food at Wanda's on the Park, known for delicious dinners, oven-baked breads, and spectacular salad shows. And both are served free with every meal. Wanda's on the Park, priced just right, makes every day a special occasion. What a restaurant!
You'll love the life at Sheraton.
In downtown Wilkes-Barre.
A lot of high school playoffs tonight, right, Joseph?
There are. You know, we keep hearing all these hints from Tom Clark about Karen going to the warmer. Just tell people you're going to be going for a week, Karen. We can take it out here.
Just do the sports.
Okay, tomorrow will be the first night. Well, Karen's off tonight. Here we go. All the playoff stuff tonight in District 12, all A quarterfinal games. This is Elk Lake and Forest City. Take a look at it. Karen, you're not fooling anybody. Here we go. There's a shot early in the game as we check District 12. Now watch this. Forest City around to Thievey, hits from the outside. Elk Lake keeps it close. Tom Carr hits from the corner right there. Forest City gets it underneath again. Watch Rich Pavlin do the work. Again, District 12 game here. Foresters coming at you on the break. Watch Jim Rishboshkin. Nice pass to Pavlin for the layup, and he scores. Then they go up by 8. Rishboshkin all the way. Short jumper good. 58-48 final score. Let's check now the high school scoreboard. Forest City beats Elk Lake. This is District 12 Boys A quarterfinals. Lackawanna Trail 61, Pocono Central Catholic 54. Now we'll check the girls A quarterfinal. Forest City over Mountain View 61-34. College basketball, number 11 Bradley over West Texas State, number 12 Notre Dame over New Orleans. Oklahoma State leading that game late, but no final yet. Navy over North Carolina Wilmington 62-60. Best plays of the month in the college game. How'd you like to shoot a foul shot at the Carrier Dome in Syracuse? Not very nice thing to do. Okay, Mark Bryce, well, let's take a look at some of the action inside here now. Look at the nice move right there. Again, you're looking at some of the best college players in America. Look at this. Nice alley-oop. Cheap shot of the month right there. That's the Temple George Washington game. Now watch Warren Martin of North Carolina. That's the knockout punch of the month. Another super sophomore, Johnny Williams of LSU, apparently recovered from the chicken pox. No doubt about it. Nice move right there. Lefty Disraeli, call me Lefty, call me Charles, but get me a new chair to stomp on. Okay, inside Georgetown running the fast break. Now watch Milt Wagner. Sparks Louisville. The third in the group of super sophomores, Chris Washburn, gets his act together in Raleigh. Auburn's Michael Jones beats Georgia in overtime at the buzzer. Maryland's Keith Gatlin rubs in their upset victory over North Carolina with a trick play against Kenny Smith. UNLV's Freddie Banks running over the Hoyas. Texas Christian shocks Texas with the game winner at the buzzer. And Duke fans celebrate being the #1 team in the country, and they are to pull out tonight. Okay, let's take a look at the NBA now. Milwaukee 115, New York 108, the only score final in the NBA tonight. And in the NHL, Toronto beat Winnipeg 6-1, Minnesota 8, and Detroit 5. Dave Parker and Al Holland have decided to accept Peter Uberoff's drug penalties. Parker wants to play. He'll meet the other conditional provisions of the suspensions. Holland, a relief pitcher with the Yankees, says parts of Uberoff's package are unfair, but as Holland says, you can't have your Coke and sniff it too. No, he says you can't have your cake and eat it too. Okay, let's check the Fish and Game forecast for tomorrow. A man in Metairie, Louisiana.
Slow Fish and Game forecast there.
Nice, guys. We're doing a slow motion replay now on the Fish and Game. Everything works back there, huh, boys? A man in Metairie, Louisiana, ate 218 oysters in 5 minutes.
Oh, my.
Oh. Then he set another record, 3 straight days on the John.
I can imagine. Thanks, Joe.
Oh, thanks a lot, Joe.
Still ahead, the best excuse for being late.
Ponderosa's charbroiling. During March, get juicy sirloin tips. Charbroil for $3.99 to order. Rare, medium, well done. Complete sirloin tip steak dinner includes baked potato. All-you-can-eat salad buffet. Hot vegetables and soups. Delicious, juicy sirloin tips. Just $3.99. Charbroil to order. And for an extra 99 cents, get a side order of shrimp with any meal.
If it were not this exotic, if it were not this smooth, this delightful, if the taste were not this delicious, this sensuous, if it were not this Hawaiian, the taste of Mauna La'i would not be so exciting. Taste paradise. New Mauna La'i guava drink, now brought to the mainland by Ocean Spray.
Finally, tonight, we told you at 6 that this is National Procrastinators Week.
Well, it's sort of fitting that this is also the time of year when they hold a contest for the best excuse for being late. And boy, I could use some of these. One of the entries in this year's contest came from a 9-year-old student from New Hampshire who said he was late for school because my tongue got stuck on a metal pole and my mom did not notice me not getting on the bus. But the winning entry came from a man from Michigan who said he was late for work because my pig fell down the furnace and I had to take it apart to get him out. The winner says it took him an hour to get the pig out of the ductwork. And I thought I had all the excuses.
We'll have to work on a few more new ones, I'm afraid. That is Newswatch 16 update for tonight.
Nightline is next.
For the update team, thank you for joining us.
Good night.